If you're watching this, welcome back. And here's my second video. I told you I'll explain to you why I chose the logo I chose for my group when I finally get people to sign under me. I'll show it to you. This is exactly what it looks like. It's a ninja. And I'm going to work on it, but I wanted you to see pretty much why I chose this. And I go with the traditional term Shinobi. And why did I choose that? If you think of a ninja, most people think of assassins and they move to silence. That is not the reason I chose them. The other thing they're known for is unconventional warfare. And it has a lot to do with my particular brokerage that I went with, EXP. So when you think about this, unconventional warfare is something that's never been done or people are not used to. Most brokerages have a brick and mortar, which is, you go into a building, you meet other agents, and that's where you go to get your help. Well, EXP has changed that, and they put it in a virtual world. You make your avatar, everything is done there, which I'll show you here in just a minute. And for me, being my age, I've never been in real estate, so I'm not stuck with traditional ways that most agents my age are typically been in the game for a while, what they're used to. I come in with a whole fresh mindset, and I chose the brokerage that works best for me. I'm a gamer. I've been gaming all my life. So for some agents who don't want to look at it that way, they look at it like, I'm not used to this, I don't like this, and they go back to the brick and mortar. And everybody is entitled to whatever works for them. I'm not going to knock down any other brokerage. I'm just going to go with a brokerage that worked for me. So if you think about it, Keller Williams, they had their own way of becoming huge because of their own unconditional warfare, which they put a cap on what you paid the brokerage. Okay. And I'll explain that in another video. I'm learning stuff. So as I learn things, I'm going to tell it to you in layman's terms so you can understand. In case anybody wants to get into real estate, I'm going to explain to you what those things mean. But at that particular point, that was their warfare. Okay, and I'm not saying EXP is going to war with every other brokerage. They're not. But what I am saying is this is their change. Okay, Keller Williams did the change for realty, and a lot of other brokerages follow that suit to keep up. Well, this is different. EXP doesn't have a brick and mortar. They don't do any of that at all. Everything is in a virtual world, which I'm going to show you here in just a minute. So this is EXP world. And anybody who's played games or has been a gamer, this looks like Wii, something that would have been done in the Wii. Every person here you see is a real life person, and you can customize your avatars. You can see typically the names are in yellow. They work actually for EXP as something like he's an IT support technician, quite a few analysts in there. So I'll give you a quick rundown, and this is part of the reason I chose EXP. World Tours here. This is a place you go for like your business. It's real, but at the same time they let you have some fun. Like you can see that you can sit in these and drive them around. There's places to drive them. Somebody's sitting on the beach and you can hear the ocean. So it's good just to, if you're just want to kind of get back, relax. But you also have where you would go to for your meetings, let's say, for instance. So let's go look. Main auditorium is one of the places you would go for meetings that are on the calendar that you might have scheduled, or they have actual live speakers. And in here, you can go and you can ask questions. So right now you can see I'm sitting down. I can stand up. You can zoom in on the stage. This is where your speakers would typically be. And they may put things on the screen. If you want to look at just one screen, you click to zoom in. You click back to raise your hand. You click this to raise your hand. They can actually see that you have your hand raised, and then they'll call on you. And you can ask your question. So I love that it's very convenient. And then you can go to your brokerage for your state. Went back to the auditorium. So let's try this again. So click your state. Once you click your state, you give it a second to load, which they've been, even since I've started, I haven't been doing this but maybe a week or so, it's gotten faster and faster. So if you stand there long enough, like, she will speak to you, you'll tell her what you need, and then you take a ticket. And you can see I could take these tickets, and then they will call you. They have areas also, like if you want to meet with somebody, you can sit down and wait if you're going to wait for the brokerage. This is for the meetings. Your broker, like if it's something specific for your actual state, they will have meetings and they'll be in the auditorium over here. And then also, these people sitting here, they're real people. So if you have any questions, typically there's people sitting at the desk. You can ask them questions. You can see the offices. These are real offices for people. Like in here, you can see she's in her actual office. Over here, you can see she has an actual office that has her name. So we're going to go back to the welcome area. So that's just really quick. Okay, there's a ton of stuff. This is where you're going to go for your classes, for forms. You have forms on other things, but here I enjoy it because it's something I'm used to. Now, for me, this is why EXP works. I'm a gamer. Like I said, I've been gaming all my life. This works for me. So I don't want to have to go sit in a building and wait for hours to maybe speak to a broker or somebody to help me. I don't feel like driving all that way. And what if you don't live close to where you have to go? What if it's an hour away, 45 minutes away? Then that's gas and time you're doing to get there. And then you have to come back. Okay, but what if you have to do this on a day-to-day basis? You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. EXP makes it, you can do it from home. You don't even have to get out of your jammies if you don't want to. And that works for me. Plus, I like the reality world. I think the virtual world they do, super cool, super dope. So that is why I chose the logo that I chose. Okay. That's why I chose that. Unconventional warfare. It's what it is. EXP is going a different route that a lot of other like brokerages don't like. But it works. So Keller Williams, I think, has the most agents, like 191,000 agents. EXP has 89,000 around the world. So how does it not work if they have that many agents? So this is why I chose the logo I chose. It's my video. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time.